Hi, I'm Bahram. Today I'm going to show you how to install Docker on Ubuntu the official way. We'll install Docker from Docker's own repository, not the older package that's available in Ubuntu's repository. We'll also verify that everything is working correctly, configure Docker so we don't have to type sudo every time, and finally run our first container. Everything you see in this video, including all the comments, is available on my GitHub. You'll find the link in the description below. If you like my videos and want to support the channel, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Let's get started. First, let's check which version of Ubuntu we are using. Copy this command. You can find the Ubuntu version next to the pretty name. Here. And also in Docker's website. At the time I'm recording this video, Docker officially supports the latest Ubuntu LTS. Now let's check our system architecture. Copy this. And here AMD 64. And in Docker's website, here. For most desktop and laptop computers, this command will return AMD 64. On ARM devices such as some single board computers, it may return ARM 64 here. Before installing Docker, we should remove packages that may conflict with the official Docker packages. Here. Copy and paste. Sudo password. And done. It is completely fine if some of these packages are not installed. Now update the package index using this. Next, install the packages needed to download Docker's signing key and securely access its repository. Now create the directory where apt signing keys are stored. Now download Docker's official GPG key. Done. Make sure the key can be read by apt. Now add Docker's official repository. This is the repository configuration provided by Docker. We don't need to manually change the Ubuntu version or system architecture. Let's verify that the repository file was created correctly. Here. Now update the package index again so Ubuntu can retrieve package information from Docker's repository. We are now ready to install Docker Engine, the Docker command line interface, Containerd, Docker Buildx, and Docker Compose. Once the installation is complete, check the Docker service. And here is active and running. Press Q to exit. Docker normally starts automatically after installation. If it is not running, you can start it with this command. And also to configure Docker to start automatically when the system boots, run this. You can also enable and start Docker with one command using this. You could also, to quickly verify the Docker is running, use this. Here is active. To check whether Docker starts automatically at boot, use this. Here is enabled. Now let's check the installed Docker version. Here is the current version. Next, verify Docker Compose. Finally, verify Docker Buildx. Now let's test the installation using Docker's Hello World image. Because we haven't configured Docker for our regular user yet, we'll use sudo. When we run this command, Docker first checks whether the Hello World image exists locally. Because this is the first time we are running it, Docker downloads the image from Docker Hub. Docker then creates a new container from that image, runs it, displays the confirmation message, and exits. Let's view the images currently stored on the system. Using this command, you should see the Hello World image in the list. Now let's view currently running containers. The list is empty because the Hello World container has already finished running. To display all containers, including stopped containers, use this command. Here we can see the container created from the Hello World image with an exited status. Docker is working, but we currently need to use sudo with every Docker command. To run Docker as our regular user, add the current user to the Docker group. Using this command. Here the AG options add our user to the group without removing membership from any existing groups. For the new group membership to take effect, log out and log back in. Alternatively, for this terminal session, we could run this. Here, this command new group docker needs this package, and we should install this also. And again, and now it's done. We can verify our group membership with this. Here we have Docker. Now test Docker again without sudo. The RM option automatically removes the container after it exits. Keep in mind that membership in the Docker group effectively provides root level access to the system. Only trusted users should be added to this group. Docker also provides a rootless mode for environments where you don't want to grant this level of access. We can display detailed information about the Docker installation with this command. This shows information about the Docker client, server, storage driver, available resources, installed plugins, and other configuration details. Now that Docker is working, let's run a more practical container using Nginx. Docker will download the Nginx image automatically if it is not already available locally. Now open a web browser and go to localhost 8080. You should see the default Nginx welcome page. Let's confirm that the container is running. Here. To view the container logs, run this command. You could see all the logs. When we are finished, we can stop the container using this command. docker stop, the name of the container. Then remove it. If the container is still running and you want to stop and remove it with one command, use this. Docker Engine, Docker Compose, and Docker Buildx are now installed from Docker's official repository. We also verified the installation, configured Docker to run without sudo, and launched an Nginx container. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.